What's up, people? It's your girl Adeola. So last week I heard that Facebook Africa was sending a team to Nigeria to teach our lawmakers and their aides how to use Facebook. I said, this cannot be true. Wasting our money on learning how to use Facebook? Like, are you kidding me? You mean that their children cannot show them, Daddy, sit down, this is how you use Facebook? Or that their aides cannot use Facebook. Their aides cannot teach them. So I dismissed it. I said it cannot be true. Until the Senate President, Oga Saraki, went on Twitter saying that Facebook offered to do the training for free, that they are not paying kobo. I said, So I started thinking. I said, so Facebook agreed to pay for their own flights to Nigeria. They agreed to pay for hotel and accommodation. Like, really? Because if that were to be true, that would actually worry me more. Doing all this for us for free? Is there something that they want in return? Because I'm like, is that how they are going from country to country training their lawmakers, or why Nigeria? Many senators are already using Facebook. They can't teach the rest of them. The Senate President spent all these years in America. He was a medical doctor here in America. He doesn't know how to use Facebook. He cannot teach his people how to use Facebook. And if they must to employ people by fire by force to do this, why can't they use that as a job opportunity to employ all our graduates that are unemployed? Okay, let's just assume that they have to learn this Facebook, Twitter. How does that help the price of Gari and Nepa? That is what I want to know. These people, they like to upset me. They are too comfortable. Is that why we elected them? So you didn't know how to use Facebook before you were elected. Such a shame. And speaking of lawmakers, Mr. Ben Bruiser, hey, my Oga in Nigeria, what's up? Yeah, welcome. Last week, this man posted these pictures on Twitter saying that, when I tweeted challenge our minister series, many of you asked if I eat local rice. Yes, Ofada rice is delicious. # eat local food. You know what surprised me? That Nigerians were not impressed. I said, Nigerians, what a shame, what a shame. Some of them are saying that the man talks too much, that they don't even know when to take him seriously. I said, haba. He's only trying to be friendly, no be so. Others are saying that he's trying too hard to appear like, let me read what they said. At Ben Murray Bruce, your shirt, your tie, watch, plate, cutlery, coaster and furniture, are they all made in Nigeria also? Hey, Nigerians, why must you? Some Nigerians go hungry daily. Maybe you should try that too, sir. Ooh, snap. No, he didn't. Yes, it is. Nigerians, you know what makes me laugh? When Nigerians insult you, they would then put a sir or ma at the end of the insult. As if to say, sorry, I'm just trying to insult you. There was one that really got my attention. Okay, it's this one. This person said, anyone can post that kind of pictures. Ooh, you are not looking like you're enjoying the rice self. And do you also take local cab or bus or down for Nigerians? See, don't be for your sake. The man they post the photo. Why are you not impressed? And even if you are not impressed, keep it to yourself. Many of us are impressed. Me, I'm impressed with that the man is eating local rice. Yes, that is why we elected him as a senator. Now, I have confidence in him. For those of you that are not impressed, shame on you. Shame on you. To be honest, though, when I also looked at that picture, it doesn't look like he was enjoying it. I mean, look at that face. Like, I actually pity him seeing that face. As if, Oga, you need anything, Anyway, take it down. Wait a minute. Which one is this? What? Whoa, hold on. Put it back. What was that? PDP apologizes. Hey, whoa. See human beings so apologize to Nigerians. Hey, whoa. So this whole time, they knew that what they were doing was not good. Wait a minute. Exactly who apologized? Hey, you're kidding me. Mr. Dokwesi, my Oga, he's going to apologize. You're out of your mind. What is wrong with you now? What is wrong with you? Since when does he speak for PDP? Did PDP say anything when this came out? I knew it. I thought as much. So PDP disowned Dokwesi, saying that his apology to Nigerians is his personal opinion. That's what I thought. Like, really? PDP did not apologize for anything. It's just Dokwesi looking for market, for his TV station, AIT. No wonder a part of the article said that it was totally wrong for PDP to field Goodluck Jonathan as their candidate. I said, Who wrote that crap? When I read that, I said, wasn't this the same man that was campaigning for Jonathan left and right on his TV station, blackmailing all Jonathan's opponents? In fact, I remember that he took soldiers during the election that they were harassing people in Edo State. No, be so? See human beings. So now he's throwing Jonah under the bus. I say it was wrong to field good Lord Jonathan for PDP. I hope that all these politicians would learn from this. People only like you when you are in authority and when they know that you can get them contract. The fact that they are hailing you doesn't mean that you are doing well, and they're just trying to secure their own wallet. So you understand? I guess the 1 billion naira that Jonathan allegedly gave to Mr. Dokwesi during the election must have finished. It's very sad that many people will sell their conscience just to earn money, and then they forget that when the money finishes, they can't buy back their dignity. You disappointed me, sir. You really disappointed me, sir. I thought you and Jono were like this. Oga Jono, my Oga, now do a long time. We haven't seen each other. It's okay. I'm still on speed dial. You can still add me. But I can't believe this man would do you like that. You know, I used to tell you that I'm the only one that you can trust. You see how human beings are now? Oga Dokwesi, I'm really disappointed. Anyway, you guys know that I don't know anything. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. So for some months now, I've been wanting to tell this story, but it's so hard for me to talk about it. That's why I haven't talked about it. Of course, many of you heard about the Nigerian student in Georgia who was killed at police custody here in the US. 22-year-old Matthew Ajibade was diagnosed with bipolar disorder about 3 years ago, and he's been on medication since then. But on New Year's Day, January 1st of 2015, his girlfriend called 911 because he refused to take his medication and he was having an episode. So when the policemen arrived, he was struggling with the girlfriend, and policemen said that the girlfriend was bleeding from the struggle. So they decided to attend to domestic violence. However, she gave them his medication, telling them that this is what he needed to take at that time. So she begged them to make sure that he takes the medication and that they should please take him to the hospital as soon as possible, that he needed medical attention. But instead of taking him to the hospital, this policeman decided to take him to jail. Now, at the police station, he was still having an episode. So, of course, he did not comply with the registration procedures. And in the process of taking him down, trying to get him to comply, I must have seen at least 10 police officers trying to take him down, just one guy. And they kept going and coming. They tased him several times. At one point, he took the taser from the officer and tased them back. I could see big officers. These are big guys, both black and white, by the way. It's not just like white officers. Both black and white officers were kicking this guy. The struggle went on for a long time. You will find a full video on YouTube. When they finally got him in the cell, there's also another video of him on the restraint chair where they were still tasing him. Of course, his clothes were all torn. I mean, to cut a long story short, this guy died in police custody on New Year's Day. Yes, they killed him. Autopsy revealed abrasions, lacerations, skin injuries, and blood inside his skull. He was basically tortured to death. Now, that's a horrible way of dying for anybody, not to talk about somebody that did not commit any offense. There is nobody in his right mind that will be struggling with policemen inside the police station. I understand struggling with policemen outside before you were arrested, but he was already at the police station. If not for the bipolar disorder, there's nobody that would be doing shakara to policemen when he's the only one and there are so many police officers and he knew he was from Nigeria. Why would he do that if he was in his right mind? Not to talk about the fact that the girlfriend told him he had bipolar disorder and that he needed to take his medication ASAP. Anyway, you guys know the whole time I was watching this video, I kept asking myself, what if that is son of one of the police officers? What if that is son of one of the officers? Would they have handled him differently? Some people can watch something like this and say, yes, it's his fault because he wasn't cooperating. But when it's someone that you love, someone that you care about, someone that you know has a mental condition, you won't say that. You will not say that. There's absolutely no reason whatsoever for this policeman to do this. By the way, Ajibade went to Savannah, Georgia to study computer science. He went there to study computer science. And people said that he was just a geek. The girlfriend thought that she did the right thing by calling for help, by calling for the police. They were supposed to help him. But instead of taking him for a much needed medical attention, why did they take him to the police station? That's what I still don't know exactly what they were trying to achieve, you know? And the worst part of this is that for months, they refused to reveal the actual cause of his death. People protested, loved ones cried out, like people were protesting for a long time. Do you know that it took them 5 months to finally reveal the cause of death as homicide?
5 months after his death, a death certificate. The Chatham County coroner says blunt force trauma killed 21-year-old Matthew Ajibade.
So I heard that 9 police officers were fired later this year because of this, but even that doesn't bring back his life. Now this is his cousin talking about what happened.
Well,
I
Chris,
never knew, this is how America treats people.
Yeah.
Killing people and just not talking about it. It's been 4 months.
Yeah,
I would
you've
like to
gotten-
know what happened to Matthew.
I wish that American police would stop brutality against people. I mean, especially black people. This could have turned out differently if he was a white guy. I'm not saying that it would, but it could. It could have turned out differently if he was a white guy and they knew he had bipolar disorder. I just would like to express my deepest condolences to his family members. And once again, to tell my people that police brutality is real in America as well. Not all American policemen, but yes, it happens. It's not just happening in Nigeria or different parts of the world. Police brutality is real in America as well. So be careful. Anyway, you guys know I don't know much. Guess what? I'm just giving it a real. Now moving on to Congo, they are now trying to use carrot and stick approach to get Mr. President out of office. Can you believe? As you know, Joseph Kabila has been in power since January of 2001. As of January of next year, it would be 16 years that the man has been in power in Congo. And he's committed a lot of atrocities. There has been a lot of rape. They raped a lot of women during his time, a lot of killings. So now the leading front runner for the 2016 presidential election, that is Moise Kutumbi, is saying that they're willing to grant Kabila immunity after he leaves office next year. It's like they're trying to tell him, well, if you leave office peacefully next year, we won't prosecute you. Kutumbi, who used to be a governor of Katanga province, says his reason is he doesn't want Congo to be another country where the former president would be prosecuted once they leave office, like it happened in Ivory Coast, Gbagbo of Ivory Coast and Charles Taylor of Liberia. But those ones didn't leave voluntarily, okay? However, he made a statement that I found really hard to digest. This is what he said. If President Kabila lives within the constitutional time frame, he will be a president who is very appreciated by the Congolese people. Like, are you serious? And I believe he can return after 5 years. The constitution permits a president to leave and return. A president appreciated by the people of Congo? Am I missing something? Hey, for real? Yeah, my brother, I know you want to be president by fire by force, but why do you have to lie? Why do you have to lie now? Which president is appreciated by the people? No, this is really sad. This is really sad that the only way of getting him out of office is by promising that they will not prosecute him and by lying that he did well. Why do some African leaders get in office and become unaccountable to anybody, treating a whole country like their own personal property, and then hoping that when they leave, nobody would ask any question? Like, really? I hope that they get him out, whether by carrot or whatever, but it's not fair that many people had been killed. Many people were killed and so many women were raped under this man's watch. Yet he's saying that he did well just to suck up to him to get him out of office. Anyway, whatever happens in Congo, I'll keep you guys updated. You guys know I don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. So before I leave, I like to read some of your emails. And before I read the emails, Josie from India sent me an email that you can actually connect your BVN with your bank account online. You don't have to go through ATM to do it. And not only that, Owa Bello Paki also sent me a link. He actually sent me an email about how to link your BVN with your bank account online. Please check it out. Check it out, how to link it. Hopefully this will be helpful for the people in China that they suspended their account because it wasn't linked with their BVN. So I posted how to link it on my blog. Make sure that you check it out. It's a lot of information. If not, I'll put it all up here, but I put it on my blog, I put it on my Facebook page as well, so check it out. So my first email is from Adeoju Motunrayo Alice, and she says, hi Adeola, regarding the BVN, GT Bank has only one center in Canada, Toronto. Wow, that's a whole country. They only have one center in one country. Could you please help us inform the management of GT Bank that it takes about 3 hours and 55 minutes by air And it costs from $525 upward. In fact, my husband paid $600 in the past to fly to Toronto from Regina, where we live. What? Can you imagine how hard it is for so many people to get this BVN thing done? It's not easy. She said, please let GT Bank link us up with other banks in all the provinces of Canada, at least one bank in the provincial capitals. Yes, this makes sense. I wish that the banks in Nigeria would just work with the banks in all these countries to get people registered for their BVN. And while we're talking on BVN, Henry Camillus Ike Chucks actually sent me a message that they are doing BVN registration now in Paris at the Nigerian embassy in Paris. He made me understand that the only thing is they didn't write in their address that this is the Nigerian embassy. So a lot of people know the Nigerian embassy, but they are looking for the address. They don't know the actual number. So the BVN people only listed the number. They didn't say it's the Nigerian embassy. So if you live in Paris and you're looking for where to do your BVN, so they are doing it. He's saying that they're doing it at the embassy in Paris. So just go there and you'll be able to do your BVN. Henry also said, for your information, Adeola, just the same way you would not like to import your Isewu and Nkobi from another country, I will not also love to import my favorite swallow, which is Amala, from another country. I believe in one transparent Nigeria. Thank you so much, my brother. I really appreciate it. 2 weeks ago, I said that I don't want Nigeria to divide because I still want to have my Isewu in Nigeria. And now he's telling me he also wants to have his Amala. He doesn't want to import his Amala. And the next email is by Oluwole Sonny, and he said, hi Adeola, I'm one of your fans and a keen follower of Keeping It Real. Very informative and funny program. Thank you so much. I, however, need to correct something on episode 187. You refer to the people of Botswana as Botswanese, but the correct name for people from Botswana is Swana. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Swana. Okay. I would remember that my people of Botswana are referred to as Swana. Okay, Swana. So Botswana has been referred to as the Kuwait of Africa and a model for democracy. The country makes money and keeps it in the bank for the development of the country and her people, unlike Nigeria, where selfish and greedy politicians line their pockets with the government and people's money. It is the reason Botswana is the only country on the continent of Africa whose national currency, Pula, is still stronger than US dollars. Really? There's a currency in Africa that is stronger than US dollars? Like, how could I not know that? Like, for real? Thank you so much for letting me know. Pula is stronger than dollars? Wow. Thank you so much. And the next email is from Chikaudi Okoro, and this person said, hi Adeola, I love your take on the Biafra protest. Good job. Now on to Imo State. Salary has not been paid for 8 months, yet the governor had a huge party to celebrate his 53rd birthday. Say what? The roads are not even drivable, yet he built a building and named it after his daughter. Wow. Can you please investigate and report on that? The state does not even have commissioners. Governor Rochas runs the state as his own personal empire. Now that's sad. My people in Imo State, please confirm. These are the pictures that she sent to me. Can you imagine people driving on these kinds of roads? It doesn't make sense. And
my people, my people.
Will you stop it? What's your people, your people? I don't even want to hear any my people, Joe. You are not doing well, my God. They are saying you are not doing well. You are doing my people, what's my people, my people? Just fix the roads. Did you really name the building after your daughter? Hey, whoa, my people in Imo State, confirm. Let me know, you know, do well. And the last email is by Usman Umar, and he says, hi Adeola, I'm one of the Nigerian Immigration Service recruits that have been recently recruited and dispersed or suspended by the NIS. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm urging you to pass this message to President Buhari. The recruitment exercise was advertised in March of 2015 by the Presidential Committee to assist in the immigration recruitment from the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, as a recent statistic states that about 60% of youth in the country are jobless. Even as several youths who have jobs still seek greener pasture elsewhere. Interested youth all over the Federation filled the application forms online and uploaded all the necessary documents. The test was conducted by Dragnet, a firm that specializes in handling recruitment tests for reputable companies in Nigeria like Chevron, Oando, and others in some designated areas across the nation. Wow, now they just dismiss them like that. I don't think it's fair. I mean, you just hire them and dismiss them. Why hire them in the first place if you know that you will let them go after a few months? This is so not fair. I'm so sorry. And I hope that somebody at the immigration service is watching that can help out these people. There's no point writing on paper that you just employed a million youth and then you let them go after a few months. and you are still telling people that you employed 1 million youths or something. It's so not fair. So thank you, my brother, for letting me know and keep me updated if anything happens. All right, guys, that's all the time that I have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to adeola.keepingitreal@gmail.com. So before I leave, I just wanted to remind you guys to get your ticket for the show. Yes, presenting Dr. Damages and myself. So make sure you get your ticket on time. People are already getting their tickets. You don't want to wait to the last minute because you may not get a ticket. And don't say that because you know me that I will be able to get you in. I may not be able to get you in. I won't be able to get you in if it's already sold out. So please get your ticket now and then I will be able to get you in. Sure, you understand? Anyway, I also would like to thank everybody that has been supporting Power Foundation. I am so happy. I mean, I can't even thank you enough. You have no idea all kinds of supports that I've been getting. People telling me that they would donate supplies, and also people have already started donating for the first project that I'm trying to do, which is to help to get this guy out of the hospital, hopefully before Christmas. And also I want to thank everybody that has donated on the website to help to get Tope out of the hospital. I'm hoping that together we can get this guy out of the hospital before Christmas. I don't want him to celebrate another Christmas at the hospital in India. If you don't know his story, he's a Nigerian guy that was treated in India. He went through multiple surgeries and he's okay now, but because he couldn't pay his bills, he's been at the hospital for more than a year after his treatment. He can't step outside the hospital building because of his bill. So if you guys can please donate, we're trying to raise enough money to get him out of the hospital before Christmas, hopefully. So please, if you can donate $10, $5, $2 goes a long way. If everybody that is watching this show would donate, I mean, you would see if you donate anything, it comes up on the website. So it's as simple as that. Nobody is hiding anything from you. It would reflect on the site immediately. As soon as you donate, it would reflect on the site. So it's safe, it's okay. Nobody will take your money. We're just trying to get him out of the hospital, if possible, before Christmas. Thank you so much, guys. All right, y'all, it's been real, and I'm keeping it real right up in here. Until next week, I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace out.
Welcome to Forstview Luxury Hotel. At Forstview Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit Forstview Luxury Hotel. We are located at number 1 Adeola Mishile off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Festac, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 08075787135 or 08099900601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.forceviewhotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. Forstview Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come.